Hello YouTube fans, it's Jill. How are you doing? I am back, and I promised you I'd be back to talk about focus words. Last week, we talked about the information words inside of our thought chunks, because those information words are essential. Those nouns and verbs, adjectives and adverbs, they deliver the message. But then the next question becomes, well, information words are more important than structure words, the prepositions and articles and pronouns and auxiliary verbs. But what's the focus word? What's the most important word? Now, the rule generally says that when we introduce a subject, so if we're having a conversation and we introduce the idea of employee engagement, or if we're talking to a friend and we're talking about our next bicycle trip. When we introduce the subject of employee engagement, we look for the noun that is closest to the pause. So for example, employee engagement. When we say employee engagement, word partnership, employee is a noun, engagement is a noun. In that word partnership, we're going to stress the word employee, employee engagement. So if I say, in today's meeting, we're going to start by talking about employee engagement. So it's that employee engagement that's next to the pause, and that word gets stressed. Now, if it's a conversation and then we start saying, well, we don't really feel that employee engagement is going very well. Now, all of a sudden, I'm not emphasizing employee engagement because I've already introduced the topic. I want to emphasize the well. It's not going well. Well, what do we need to do to improve our employee engagement? Now the word improve becomes important, etc., etc. So as the conversation progresses, we look for new information to highlight. And that's key about focus words. When we introduce the topic, it's that noun that's closest to the pause. What's that topic that we're talking about? And then it keeps changing depending on the most important information. Now this could be tricky for non-native English speakers because it's possible in your own language that there might be a different way of emphasizing words. In English, think about introducing the topic, that last information word closest to that noun that's closest to the pause. But then to get better at knowing what to do next, listen to interviews, listen to people having conversations in the workplace. Pay attention to what others are doing, because that's really the best way you're going to master the American accent. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video about focus words. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe to the By Jill Diamond channel. And I have some exciting news for you. If you want to join a group of international professionals who are eagerly interested in developing their communication skills in English, and if you're fluent, look for the link inside of today's video where you can get on the wait list for a really important program. There is an October cohort that's going to start, and I want to make sure that you know everything you need to know about it. So go ahead and grab that link in the description today so that you can at least learn about how you can take these videos even further. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.